Okie dokie.
Is that fine?
Yeah, man, I can hear you now. Sound.
Turn the volume up a bit, Sean.
I'll turn your volume up in a minute. Carry on.
Let me see if you can hear this.
I got that on camera, you dirty pig. Get off your phone.
What have you mentioned, Ian?
The thing that's wrong with you, bro.
No, season 4.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty. Yo, welcome back. We are. I already said it was like 3 seconds in. Anyway, we're back at the Rewire. It's Wednesday, so it's day 3 for us. We weren't sure we're going to do any film today, but we are. We're going to do bits. I think I'll do a proper video when we do the fuse board in the garage. Smell it?
You fired and it stinks.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I did it again! Anyway, so this kitchen that we did, so I ended up chasing down there, bring it down, so I did a socket directly below it, and then behind that I ran the 6mm and the 10mm earth. Chased across, chased down, drunk in behind the washer. There's a double socket to go in here, back up. So we're gonna do a small radial for the kitchen with only 4 sockets. We've got load and feed for the 6mm for the cooker, which is looped down here, which needs to be dragged across. Adam was busy yesterday and we ran new feeds for all the lights downstairs. So that's all done. Oh, that one's still on the drum. Lounge-wise, someone noticed his clock stopped as well. Good shout. That's in. I put a bit of bonding in just to hold it in place. Same there. I think if we've got any spare time towards the end of the job, I'll probably just fill most of them in.
No, it's not.
What's that? It's not on the drum. Oh, he's got a bit of excess.
Yeah.
Beautiful face. 2 meters, please. That one's done. That one's done. So there's not a majority. Not a load of stuff to see downstairs.
How are your plastering skills?
My sick plastering skills. What's wrong with my plastering skills? Look at that.
Nothing.
Delicious.
With a spatula.
But it's not a spatula. It's a scrape. Anyway.
Spatula sounds better.
We've got to run smoke. Oh, smoke's going a bit further down. Heat in the kitchen. Smoke upstairs, and then we can start putting this floor back down. So we spent 45 minutes last night. We got home at what, 6:30, 7:15?
Yep.
Then it took me longer because you live the other side of Stafford. Floor's back down, all hoovered, all tasty. Oh, there they are, Ad. That was on. We've had a bit of a game with this one. A lot of the plaster fell off, so I ended up putting quite a bit of stuff on that just to sort of fix it in place. But there's a plasterer coming in to finish it off, so I've done most of it for him. You're welcome. That one, I went to cut the skirting board on that one because the joist lay flat directly on the wall. There we go, did it again. Upstairs, gonna roll the new feeds over. These are all the new feeds for downstairs. We're gonna put, is it in there? Was it gonna be that one? Yeah, so the kinetic box is going to be located here for downstairs, just in the loft as usual for upstairs. But my switches still haven't turned up, all the receivers, and thank you to the people that commented about having a 6-way receiver, because we never heard of them, I never heard of them. And if I do 6 ways compared to a 6 receiver box instead of a 1-way one, it saves about 25 quid. So it's a bit of a saving, so thank you.
What, like each one or?
No, so if I was to get 6 receivers and put them for 6 ways, or get a 6-way receiver box, it saves me about 20 quid.
Oh.
25 quid, something like that. This is downstairs sockets. This one is upstairs.
There's that socket there,
which is that socket, and then fed from there out. That's obviously upstairs. 10mm bonding, 6mm for the cooker, and kitchen circuit. So today will be the day where we cut everything off, feed it through. Most of the circuits are off, other than sockets downstairs.
Yeah.
Or some sockets downstairs, so we can keep the fridge on. But we'll do the crossovers today, and then Les will offload at work again. Yeah. You want to go in there? I'll feed from down here. We'll clip it. While there was something that I was going to do. Oh, it's the smoke lamps, wasn't it? So yeah, I'll stick it on the side every now and then. We'll catch up. Adam's just dropped the massive uni light out the loft hatch, and my god, I thought it was him, but then I realised Adam won't make that much noise because the uni light's probably heavier than him, so it's all good. Smoke alarm. So we've got 2 core and earth, which will be the feed in, 3 core and earth across to the heat. Snip that off, and then from there it's going to go this way, up into the airing cupboard, into the loft. And then I can start putting like, oh, that's close, isn't it? Sorry. I can put all the feeds back down, all the feeds over to the top step, and then I can put the rest of the floor down. Sweet. Let's go see how Adam's getting on. So what we've done. Yeah, you can cut the rubber out, mate. Gone round like previous videos. We stuck rods up here, here. You get the gist. He's already done that one. But access for him then to see up in the loft. Adam, put your tallywhacker away. I'm coming up. Oh,
Get it out.
let's try and get your tallywhacker out. Yeah.
Yeah, just put them in.
So he's just lifted the loft insulation out of the way, peeled it back either side, tacking it to the joist straight across. Adam's idea, not mine. Put the drum in the loft because each rod is fairly accessible. Over there, one over here. He's then going to run them all back to this bit, and that's where we're going to put our box for our kinetic stuff. So, nice one, mate. Shout if you want hand, alright. So I'll be able to get 3 quarters poked up here. So then going to go straight up, take the feed up into the loft. Heat alarm will just replace this, so replace the damage that's made up there. Bring that across, then get that board back down, bring the carpet back over, and then I can attack the last socket, run that, and then we can push all the feeds through the wall.
That's good as well, the drum to fill out.
Sweet, that's alright. Right, Adam's been busy boy.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
I folded it all back as well.
Good lad, look at that.
I just left, like, you see how I ripped it a bit so like, it didn't go on the inflation, it'll go over it.
Okay, sound. We'll pull a bit back over there. So
Yeah.
Adam's gone round, clipped it all along the beams, across the back, over there. So he's brought it all to here where the boxes go in. I presume you've labelled them up, haven't you?
Well, you can see this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know that one's his bathroom anyway, so.
Sweet. He's just going to put the loft insulation down. All the cables are done. I've done the socket on there, run the feed down. I've been on the phone 1,600 times. The joys. Might have another rewire.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Right, floors can go back down to a bit here. I need to run another feed to the boiler. What was that? That was a loud ass bang downstairs. We'll leave the ladders up here. Oh, I said again. Yeah, boiler feed, and then I'm going to cut everything off. We can go around, disconnect all the lights, which is snip that off. And then I'm going to start pulling some feeds through and snipping all this old stuff off, feed our new stuff down, and then we're going to go around. I think we're going to second fix everything, aren't we? Yeah. We'll do the sockets, light fix downstairs, then we'll come upstairs, but that's not going to take too long. Yeah. Here's all my lengths, my long length. That's right. So to anyone that hasn't seen the first video, well, the video before this is the board that we've got. It's run off a 2.5mm rubber cable that's supplying the entire house. Partial rubber, partial old colours. Most of the stuff, I say most of it, it doesn't. A few JBs have some earth in it, but like you said, there's no earth on the lighting whatsoever. We found several sockets with no earths on. Run off rubber cables as well. That's the purpose of the ripping out. Old storage heater board that's been disconnected, so that's getting ripped. Set them again. That's our access to the loft. Sorry, I'm not putting the camera properly. To the loft, so I'm going to pull that out a little bit. But for now, I'm just going to disconnect the board completely. And depending on how much we get done today, if we can get the power on, brilliant. I've got a little garage board I'm going to stick in with an RCD. Worst case that fails, just to plug the fridge back in, which is in this cupboard here. So I'll just drill through, pop on there, or just run it off an extension and just have a socket here. So yeah, I'm going to switch all this off, and then cut sockets, plugs, everything off, and then I can go around with a bit of filler in a little bit as well. Yeah. His name's Adam, thinks he's cool because he's got a skin fade on the side. So
I haven't, it's gone now.
oh, never mind. Kitchen off the last video. This is how we do the sockets. I patched it up as best my ability with what Adam would call a spatula the same size as me. Said it again. What we're going to do, because the customers said that, well, the son said that they're going to, fingers crossed, use the blue ones, mate. Much easier. Feed it through. Yeah. They're going to tile all this, so we took it off to there. Just going to disconnect that off. And we're going to use the sockets, like we've seen in previous videos, frame it off so they can get a good tile cut to it. And it means when we come back at some point to screw them back, that as long as the tiles are cut to the yellow, then we're not going to have any problems whatsoever putting the sockets back, which happens a lot. Using the click range, got more sockets, and then cooker switch up there, one in the cupboard, feed the cooker across to a single socket down there. I'm going to run it on a 20 amp breaker because that's only a gas cooker anyway. Adam's bought some little treats.
I always bring treats.
He does, don't tell me they're alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I was saying, you can't get your fingers on, but they're solid back. Cooker's in, winding behind. I need to do the bonding and I just put the light up. Got the heat alarm to do. The socket in there, ain't you, mate?
Yeah.
The light up. So trying to get the room completed, so I probably will do the heat alarm, even though I just told Adam I'm not going to do the heat alarm. I will do the heat alarm and do the bonding, tidy this up, and then that isn't going to get touched again. Adam's just finishing off in the hall, and then we'll do dining room lounger. Second fix is done, isn't it, Ad? Smoke alarm, heat alarm, strip light, sockets. We're waiting for them to turn up. They should be turning up at the wholesalers tonight. Double socket, old pendant back up. We put in a plastic pendant back up this one, not the metal one, because the cabling in it is so bad that I can say to the customer we can try and strip it back and fix it at some point, but for now it's having a pendant. So upstairs is next. I won't record any of that because I'm going to second fix all that as the same as we've done downstairs, but then I'll record all the exciting bit of putting all the cables through and seeing how difficult it is. Wait, when did you know?
Itchy loft installation.
Itchy. You might want to get that checked out, mate, if it starts going further down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said. Everything's second fixed, except for the smoke alarm, because I need to bring the cables up in here, so we're going to chop out some of the wood. Oh, I can't really open it. Chop out some of the wood here, run some trunking up. That would do for Adam's box as well. Adam, what Adam's doing, Adam, that man behind me. Again! Every time I say it now, I'm kicking me in the shin. Okay.
Kind of face.
Adam's going to give a go tomorrow wiring the kinetic boxes up. You did it with the last rewire we did, was a couple of videos ago. Adam did the one up in the loft, but he's going to give it a go at both and prepping it and everything. Now we are going to go into the garage, snip some stuff off one end. Like I said in the previous video, by the looks of it, the garage is a slightly different height. So it's going in the cavity and then down at an angle. So I think we might just try chopping. Yeah, so we've got there's a new colours that someone put in here that I found on my last video. Find where that is and see how loose. I might just go one end, work the walkie-talkies out, and then I'll nip down, tug that. You tell me how much you tug it, if you like it, how tugging it is. I knew what I was trying to say then, you know what I'm saying. Okie dokie.
Is that fine?
Yeah man, I can hear you now, sound.
Turn the volume up a bit, Sean.
I'll turn your volume up in a minute, carry on.
Let me see if you can hear this.
I got that on camera, you dirty pig. Find some right goodies, I've just pulled the insulation out. Now we've got a towel, because why not? And another towel. There's a piece of wood in the way. Just 2 seconds, mate. There's a cavity wall. God, this is going to go everywhere. Right, let me find the new cable, hang on. Is that the new one? Okay. Might be quite easy than we thought. Okay, let us, I'm gonna cut all these off, all the old light switches, everything. Get all the strip clean, probably take everything off this top shelf because tomorrow I'm gonna be flexi conduit everything, so I'll shift this and then we'll start putting things through. We've stripped all down, everything's gone. We've left a few ready for us to pull through. We found curled up through that newer cable that someone's fed at some point and done absolutely nothing with. Outside light cable, that's we're going to reuse. Flex just goes for a light outside. Snipped off all the cables for laundry room and downstairs toilet. Boiler's going to get a new feed, but I can't find a feed to it, so I'm presuming, I'm not said this to you, one of these white flexes is the power cable that runs up to the airing cupboard and it's taken off a fuse spur in the airing cupboard. No, that was a fuse spur for the outside light, so I'll cut that from.
Oh, those two though.
What two?
Those two. That goes out.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, so that go up across, I'm saying one of them is probably the feed from the airing cupboard.
Oh.
So we're going to run a new feed there anyway, so saves us having to run one here, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the place is falling apart, not my sticky tape. So now our job is walkie-talkies out again. Don't do it again. It's my turn next. And we're going to start feeding things through. Alpha, Sierra, Sierra, Hotel, Oscar, Lima, Echo.
That's not my name, mate.
It is now. Right, should we do the 6mm first? Tack on the 6mm to the new colours and we'll pull that one down, mate, okay?
Just the 6mm, is it?
Yeah, so just poke the 6mm down so I can see at this end, and then you can tape on the other ones to it halfway down and they'll all come through because there's loads and loads of slack.
Yeah, I just need to find my tape. I think you had it last.
No, I've got brown in my pocket. What did you say?
That's mine, I think.
I'll wait for Adam. The guy's got 4 boxes of these. I've looked on it earlier, there's no dates or anything, but there's loads of stuff, like this is brand new, never been opened. How old that is. To be fair, there's loads of stuff, like it's not, I'm not that I want to go through people's stuff, but just like, you know, that's been sat here, that's older than me. And Adam said a minute ago off camera that looks like me. Brilliant, thank you, Adam. Don't know, some of the stuff he's got in here is like decades old. Like all the old hand tools, or the gaskets up here, a box of washers, or just loads of different tools. Oh yeah, look. Chris, CGR, it's your hammer, innit? I think he won. Just found these down on the floor. Nice. Bit dark.
Go on, just go nice and steady.
Okay, let me turn the camera around, hang on. And here we go. I have no idea if you can see this or not. Right, new 2.5, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man, I've got that. Okay, stick another one on. I'll tape it to the side, mate, please.
You know these other cables are up here. Can I just them all off? Just so they're out of the way?
Yeah, you snip it off your end and I'll pull them through this way, okay? Yes, Nick, no problem at all. Thank you for being such a good boss. You're welcome, Adam. To be fair, he can hear me. You can hear me, can't you? Yeah, damn. Nothing, bro. Dogs. Oh, that one hit me in the bollocks. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man, what? Oh god. Oh, what did you say? I've smacked myself in the balls with the cable. What did you say?
Rubber one as well. Ah, that's sharp. Attaching to this now.
Do you want me to stop pulling it? Alrighty then.
Oh, wait there. Wait there.
He's not passive in a joist. Pretty much guarantee it. Oh look, they're all being pulled back up. Oh, where are you going, cables? Oh, I've got a torch on it. Oh.
Let me just put it back up. I didn't put them last couple for the joist. I want to cry right now.
What? Is the 6mm okay though?
The 6mm alright, it's just the last two 2.5s. Literally, let me just pull that half a metre back up.
Okay, sound go on. Oh dear. We need to make these mistakes to learn from them. Even though I did tell him. But never mind. Quite happy to stood here doing nothing for a little bit. I'm just going to play with the torch. Ooh. It's good, isn't it? Some people asked me about the these on previous video. I did put a link to a few people that asked. They're called Cobra. I put down some snake, I think, but they're called Cobra. Picked them up from the Elex show beginning of the year.
Give me a couple minutes. This is not going to be fun.
Yeah, man, no drama. Do you want a hand?
Nah, I'm alright.
Cool, because I wasn't going to help anyway, so cool, bye. So Adam's got himself into a bit of a situation. I sort of prepped and laid stuff out, but I had to go through a few more joists. And this is what we've come to. Okay, bro.
Yeah, apart from just cut my finger off.
You nearly cut your finger off.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You won't be able to play piano again. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it.
Don't pull it. That's rude. And he stabbed you in the head with that then, so here you go.
Thanks. Wait, is that for boiler?
No, that's upstairs lights. The 2.5's already on the drum still. Yeah?
Yeah, so.
Show me if you you sure you don't want a hand?
To be fair, you can't really.
I can't really do anything, but
Yeah, no
this is
Did you not hear that?
what did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say, boy?
Said nothing.
Alright, so I've got the cable in between his legs, look.
I've got it with my feet.
What, sorry? No, I'm trying to pull it. Just let go a second, mate.
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
What's going to happen? It's a bit better.
Who invented 6mm?
Well, according to every other electrician on YouTube, no, not Sparks on YouTube, everyone that comments, you don't need a 6mm for a cooker or for a shower. A 4mm will do because of maximum demand and whatever. Just put 6mm on it and then it's covered for everything. Simple as that. Adam, have you ever seen me ever buy a 4mm cable?
No, because they're pointless.
Thank you. Man, I'm hungry again. Them noodles didn't cut it. And banana and apple. And half of your packet of Maryland's. So what Adam's decided to do, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Instead, I was going to go and put the cable runner with 2.5 and a 1mm cable to feed the boiler and the upstairs lights, and I was going to feed it back up the cavity.
Right.
But instead of doing that, he just leave it up here and I'll feed it down with the other stuff. It makes perfect sense. What cable's that one?
Socket.
Oh yeah, it says it on there.
Right, that's through the joist, ready to go.
Okay.
So just do that with all of them. Get them through the joist.
Yeah, pass them back down to me. It's getting laid out nicely. This is the way it sort of was before, but you've obviously got yourself in a kerfuffle when you started feeding it down without putting it in the joist and then yanked it up and many swear words. I was. Oh right, this is my fault now. Brilliant. I found my camera. I put it down when I started doing all this with Adam and couldn't find it. We've just found it. So I've been a bit busy because that's taken a while for Adam to feed each one and do it that way. So these are all our long lengths, prep for tomorrow. 6mm just needs to be pulled up. So that's the hole we've got. So to my intention, what I'm probably going to do is I've got some expanded fire foam. I'm going to speak to my plumber mate to make sure I'm allowed to put it on pipes. Obviously you've got some heating pipes going that way. But I'm going to somehow block that hole up. If not, I will. These heating pipes go straight forward and my cables go up, whether or not I stick it up and just cover that I've made. The plan is, I said it again. The plan is there's a big whisker box going here, and then I'm going to have flexi conduit going back down where we need it before the cables will run underneath the gas pipe and touching it. But this time they're going to be in some containment, going over it in a nice bend. That's the plan. Also, what I've done, because we need a socket on for the fridge tonight, it's already been off for about 4 hours, so we need to keep it to temperature because it's a freezer below. I normally carry around, which you've seen in previous videos, a little garage fuse bulb which I can who's got a bit of RCD protection for the single socket attached to a double socket. I can't find it, know where it's gone. I know I tidied my van out. I have a horrible feeling I threw it away. Sorry if the light's pointing out. So what I've done is the board I took out a couple of weeks ago, had it float around the van. So I've just hooked that up, hooked downstairs sockets to it. We've done a ZS on it, happy with that. We've got some the main cable in, the main earth in now. So that's just doing the downstairs. The freezer's now plugged back in, so I don't have to start panicking about that. I'm leaving this in place for tomorrow for the next video of changing this, just to show people what's been taken out, that sort of stuff. I've been warned that these flash pads are asbestos, that's why I'm not touching them. I mean, asbestos is only dangerous to my eyes when you've cut it and it's airborne, it's dust. That's almost brand new, them pads in there, if not are new. I half expected to see a nail across the fuses, to be honest, but that's fine. Yeah, so Adam's going to come down. He's just feeding. We've had to run another lighting circuit, which we'd left out, which was the upstairs lights that would go to the containment box upstairs. So we've run all the 1mm down, so Adam's just feeding that round so I can put the 6mm up out of the way. We've got absolutely loads of slack on it, which is, oh, that one's got a hell of a lot of slack on it, never mind. I'd rather way too much than not enough because it drives me insane. Right, that was there, cool, just caught my fingernail on the sharp door. And there we have an absolute delicious, nice and neat cable run. Obviously, don't mind the white cables, we didn't do them. That was the boiler man, I presume. Isn't that right, Ad? Or did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
You naughty, naughty. We've brought all the lighting cables up, so connect box is going to be going bottom left for downstairs, and then you're going to do it here tomorrow. Not on the ceiling, in the loft, obviously.
Actually, you did do it on the ceiling.
Good access, though. Might as well say it one more time. That's it. I know it's probably been a very boring video. Have we got something to... Oh, you got to kick me, yeah. I said it twice. Kick me.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's one of them videos, just sort of stages and processes of... We've got the downstairs light sockets on now, the fridge is plugged in, we're going to tidy up now. We don't need to.
Running it.
All the cables are run just for the garage. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, which will be the next video, I'll do the fuse board. Adam's going to do kinetics boxes, get the lights up and running. And once I've done the fuse board, we're then probably going to attack the garage. We've got a couple of sockets to do, outside lights to do, toilet, downstairs toilet light and fridge socket as well. And that socket down there that's hanging off. That needs to go on there. So yeah. Anything you want to add, Adam?
I can't remember what to say.
Bye!